I'm so scared.
Welcome back to the Soggy Froggy channel. How are you doing? Today we're going to be talking about something that irks me. It just eats away at my soul. AI slop. Now, the topic of AI slop definitely isn't something new. AI has been around for years now, especially generative AI, and I think I've even made a short video about AI in the past, but it just keeps getting worse and worse. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely think that certain forms of AI can be a really helpful tool for creators such as myself, such as helping you during the editing process of making videos, or just writing scripts if you need to figure out like a specific word to use. But when you're using AI entirely to make your content, such as generating videos, images, music, or writing your entire video script using AI, it's just very low effort and often leads to very poor results. Certain social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram have been just completely taken over by generative AI. It's really hard nowadays to find a post that's legitimate, and with the advancements in AI technology, you gotta ask yourself, like, is this AI? Which is kind of scary, honestly. But it's not just social media that's being negatively affected by AI. Look at Google. Google has been pushing Gemini for quite a while now, and it's really hard to just get regular Google results. In the past, you would get just a summary from a page. Now it's an AI summary that takes data from multiple pages, and it's oftentimes inaccurate, sometimes giving you false information entirely. Another good example is Microsoft pushing their Copilot AI. If you have a Windows 11 PC, which I do, I don't use it very much, mainly because of Copilot and the fact that they just keep pushing it. And that's with a lot of big companies. They're pushing this AI because they can profit from it. And not only is this AI negatively affecting user experiences and taking away jobs, but it's also bringing up prices for computer parts. Now, this is something mundane for a lot of people, but for people like myself, I'm a huge tech nerd. It's really hard to get RAM, it's really hard to get SSDs. Computer prices are skyrocketing, and even the Steam Deck, which Valve had at a relatively reasonable price for a while, it went up in price because of the shortages caused by these AI companies sourcing all these parts for data centers. And it's disgusting to me. And unfortunately, at least for the time being, it's kind of unavoidable. If you use Google on a regular basis, if you have a YouTube channel or a social media presence like myself, it's really hard to just escape this AI. But there are ways that you can minimize it. First of all, don't engage with AI content posts. I know it can seem tempting to put a dislike or put a nasty comment. That's just giving these accounts engagement. That's giving these people who create AI content for view farming, it's giving them engagement, and it is pushing that AI more into the world. So if you see a post that looks like it's AI generated, or it's obviously AI generated, just scroll past it. As hard as it may seem, just don't give them the engagement they want. Avoiding this AI nonsense is also another great reason to use Linux. I mean, Linux doesn't have AI baked in like Microsoft Windows 11 does, like your smartphone does. And obviously with a smartphone like an iPhone or an Android phone, it's a little harder to avoid the AI, but at least when you're on your gaming PC or you're on your personal computer, you can just install Linux and not have to deal with Copilot. And it's also a lot more secure. There's a lot of other great reasons to use Linux. But yeah, basically I just wanted to complain about AI, generative AI. Obviously, like I said, there are some useful applications for certain types of AI, but I feel like generative AI has been more of a problem than anything. It is caused a lot of turmoil and has caused a lot of issues on social media, on the internet in general. And yeah, I honestly wish that generative AI either never existed or was never as advanced as it is now. And unfortunately, it's just going to change the internet landscape forever. But like I said, that doesn't mean that you should stop creating, that you should stop supporting creators. Definitely for real creators anyways, for real people, real artists, keep supporting them and just ignore the AI creators entirely. Just don't give them the engagement, don't give them the views if you can avoid it. But yeah, what do you think about AI? What do you think about generative AI? Do you think there are useful applications for generative AI? Am I missing something? Let me know. Genuinely, let me know. And thank you so much for watching the video. And make sure to like and subscribe if you're into this kind of content. I also make music. I also make all sorts of stuff on this channel. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.